We're gonna open with Marcus saying "damn" because that's
Dang!
how we do it here.
Because we're looking at the news right now, you know.
We're
We got a
looking
lot
at the
to talk
news,
about,
yeah.
you know? What Ryan said, welcome.
Look at the Thing's lovely face. It is a
It's a gorgeous face.
gorgeous man. The
Yes,
Thing.
welcome to the Real Gaming Show. I'm still trying to get used to that name at this point.
Yeah, we don't really do much music,
No.
so
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say the real news. No, not real music.
real gaming.
We do real gaming. We talk about the real. We talk about the real stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And by that we mean fictional movies
Exactly.
and television shows, and
I mean, sometimes they could be real things. Based off of
occasionally
real
we talk
things.
about documentaries. Yeah,
Shit, we could be talking about Patriots Day.
we could be talking about Patriots. We
I
could be
don't-
talking about Ava DuVernay's new movie,
the
the 13th.
Yeah, ooh, that was good.
There's a lot to talk about, but let's start with the big story,
Yeah.
which is the Iron Fist trailer that we just watched.
Yeah.
We literally just watched it. It just dropped
Like,
a few minutes ago.
Yeah. like as we were starting this, it was just
Yeah.
like
So we had to delay by a minute to
to
watch
that
it.
trailer. And
Yeah. The game is Ultimate Alliance 2, by the way. It's what we played last week.
speaking of Iron Fist, bam. Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of Iron Fist.
Yeah. But no, that trailer. No, but
Oh, I'm the Thing. I am not Iron. You're the Iron Fist.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
Iron Fist.
It was a good trailer.
I think I don't know if we were talking about it last week about sort of what's going to make Iron Fist like different. But from that trailer, we were talking before about like those fight scenes are going to have to be incredible. And when they looked at that trailer, those fight scenes are going to be pretty damn tight. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you know, if you're either watching this live or you're watching this like afterwards, you know, definitely go check out that trailer because it is the hotness.
It is. I mean, the action looks pretty impressive. It looks. Guys with axes gives me kind of a raid vibe to it.
Like a raid / old boy sort of like
Yes.
shot that they had in there.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I think. We saw one character from Daredevil. We saw Madame Gao. I believe
Yeah,
her name
Madam Gao, yeah.
is. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh no.
Switch to Daredevil. Team up with me.
I'm
Yeah, look at that. That was sick. Daredevil and Spider-Man fighting together, something that we'll never see on TV as we discussed.
I like it. I like how we were talking about. It's like, hey, that Daredevil character. Let me switch right to Daredevil. See the synergy over here.
It's how we synergy. Yeah. I think Iron Fist was great. The Daredevil, Madame Gao looks villainous as ever.
Cool to see, you know, Colin Wing doing her thing.
Yeah, Colleen Wing. Yeah.
Can't wait for that. Hopefully soon, Misty Knight, Colin Wing team up.
Yeah.
You know, because Misty Knight's gonna be in the Defenders. At least that's what Simone. What's her last name?
So Mythic.
Simone Missick, you know, confirmed that. You know.
They've got a lot of people in there for that. You just heard that Sigourney Weaver's going to be in it, right?
Yeah, like, and again, just sort of like breaking news. This is,
From
you know,
Comic-Con.
it's Comic-Con weekend, so there's gonna be some there's a lot of sort of like breaking news that's just happening as it goes along, and maybe we'll be able to update you more about it. But what I just read right now is that Sigourney Weaver has been confirmed to be the villain of the Defenders, which I don't know what kind of implications that means, but
Sigourney Weaver is the villain.
yeah,
Who do you think she'll be playing?
I don't know. Like we were talking about before last weekend, you know, we suspect the villain to definitely the villain to involve definitely the Hand in terms of the series, but you know, who she might be playing.
Everybody with that.
I know that was not a good team up. I should say. Stop it.
I think that Sigourney Weaver is interesting. I don't know. I can't think of any hand villains she could. I don't know many hand villains off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a.
Oh,
You just
sorry.
blew me up,
Yeah, I
mate.
literally just
Thanks a lot.
blasted you. My beat. Well, you shouldn't have been in the way of the villain, man.
I should have been in the way of the villain. It's true.
I mean, I could have warned you.
I should have used my laser guns as, Daredevil, because Daredevil has
Laser, you know.
laser guns.
He has laser vision. That's why he's blind.
Yeah, it's true. I forgot about his laser vision. I should have used the laser vision. My bad, man. My favorite scene, actually, in Daredevil Season 2 is when he uses his laser vision.
It's the best. It's a great season, it's a great, season ender when he did that. And
Yeah.
it's the Punisher and Elektra.
Yeah,
spoilers.
it was an interesting. It was well done. Speaking of Defenders, Luke Cage. By now, I'm sure you've finished it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I finished it. I finished it like Sunday.
I am halfway through, close to the end. I got through season 7, which is like episode 7, which is like season 10.
Season
Go through
7.
season
like,
7,
hey,
guys.
that's a lot of seasons already. In the future seasons, do Daredevil.
Oh shoot! Oh well.
Yeah, whatever. Well, we can do it. Not
Switch
now.
to Spidey. Switch
Yeah.
to Daredevil. Something like that.
I am Spidey.
See, we are getting the hang of these team
Yeah.
ups. We know. When you're only playing as 4 characters as opposed to like swapping through all of them, it gets a little easier to, figure out who does what.
Yeah.
I think. So I guess it's how you're supposed to play it, really. Yeah, and Luke Cage is fantastic. I know lots of people who don't really normally watch these kinds of shows, who like superhero stuff in general, who are into it. I think even more than with Daredevil.
I think what's great about something like Luke Cage and, Jessica Jones and all that, it's bringing in people who, yeah, like you said, who would never be associated with that, but it's bringing it in because it's a superhero show, but at the same time, it's so much more than
Yeah, I think it's, in a way, it's kind of like, Daredevil is very much, I don't know, he's a costume vigilante still. He goes around, he beats people up, the hands. There's still a very superhero-y aura to that show, and its writing and its directing and how it feels. It deals with a lot of superhero-y themes. Whereas Luke Cage is kind of like The Wire if somebody had unbreakable skin.
Yeah. Someone used I was listening to a podcast before, and someone was talking about a great term in terms of where that show fits, or how that show fits into a genre. And someone said neo-blaxploitation, which is like,
Interesting.
I thought was like a kind of a perfect definition for what that show is. It's sort of sort of like sort of like how neo-noir transformed noir into what it is. This took what blaxploitation sort of was back in the day and brings it into the modern era.
Yeah, I mean, one of the interesting things that I noted from episode 7, which I think is probably the best episode of the show so far, I would say. Team up with me real quick. Oh, we did the wrong one. Oh well, I'll switch the thing to the next one.
This one works well enough.
This one works well enough, yeah. I think one of the things that I thought might have been some of the best stuff that we saw was this like 1980s or 1970s set flashbacks.
That was excellent.
That really had this, it had a blaxploitation feel, but it almost felt like American Gangster.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was kind of the vibe I got from it. I kept on expecting Denzel to walk on screen. Yeah, it really had this very classic feel to it. It was really well done, great acting.
Are we gonna try to do like spoilers on this?
For the season?
I mean, for up to where you are, I would say, like spoilers to episode 7.
Spoilers to episode 7.
I think that's fair enough.
I think that people are getting through it.
Yeah, I think enough people are definitely getting through it at this point.
I think that, yeah, I mean, so for episode 7, obviously the big spoiler is that one of the main villains of the show, Cottonmouth, Stokes, is pretty violently murdered by his cousin, played by Alfre Woodard, Mariah Dillard. And I thought it might have been the best scene in the show so far.
Alfre Woodard is killing me in this
She
show.
is amazing.
I need to fall back.
Like a character. Oh, that's cool. When I read that.
I'm going out on a limb here. I think she might be the best character that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has ever produced. I mean, that's a lot to say, but what do you think?
She's definitely up there. She's someone that, given her background, given the background of that character, she elevates that material so much that it's like incredible. Like with certain villains, like kind of you get with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I mean with all the Netflix stuff, especially with a character like hers, it's like you took this character that was like whatever kind of hokey, sort of racially made sort of like character, and you turn it into like this complicated character of like I'm doing. I mean, all the characters on that show are like, I'm doing, you know, like they're bad guys, but I'm doing it for the city. Like they care about the city, sort of like Wilson Fisk does. But with her, it's like I'm doing it through this means, and she just feels like a real, like a person that uses what she has to use in order to sort of like get by, that is not inherently evil. You know?
Yeah, she's a complex character. She's got very gray morality for a Marvel villain. I love Marvel stuff, but a lot of the bad guys are, kind of like just angry dudes who are mad about nobody really even knows, but they're mad, and so they want to break a city or something like that,
Yeah.
Even Loki, who's probably the best, is still kind of just...
He's like that, yeah.
He's just a kind of a guy who's mad about stuff. And, we kind of evolved a little bit with Kilgrave, who's deeper, but he's still ultimately a guy who's mad about something and wants to, hurt people. But Mariah Dillard is kind of suffering from some very deep emotional traumas and is, I guess, kind of just trying to figure out where she belongs in the world, right?
Exactly, yeah. Kind of like, she's sort of built sort of like a Marvel hero in a way when you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're all trying to sort of figure out, and she just happens to just sort of like go that one way.
Can you resurrect me?
Well, what do you want to make?
Thing.
Thing. Which one is that?
Triangle. Yeah, she's really interesting to me, I think. And Alfred Woodard just freaking killed it. I mean, it's I think easily the best performance since Kilgrave, I would say. She's just brings so much depth and so much pain to the character, really.
Yeah.
And she's very, I guess, unsure of herself, and it's a very three-dimensional character.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on behind her eyes that you can see in every scene.
She gets really later throughout the season.
Yeah, I mean, in episode 7 we get this revelation that she was abused by her father, and it kind of...
Her uncle.
Her uncle. I thought that was her father.
No, it's her uncle.
Oh, you're right, my bad. Yeah, it's her uncle.
There we go.
She was abused by her uncle, and that kind of brings a lot of stuff on the show into perspective, in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like very, very interestingly done, and she acts the hell out of the scene.
Yeah.
And it's just a great performance.
And then
and it's also just a totally shocking revelation.
Yeah, like I mean, her back in terms of like her. It was interesting. I love what that episode did in sort of like juxtaposing like both of their journeys, hers and Cottonmouth. Yay, we died. Sort of like showing what she's going through and showing what he's sort of going through. And so you're sort of going throughout this episode thinking that this is kind of Cottonmouth's story of how he sort of came to be and how he's gonna get to where he's gonna go. But then it ends up being where she goes, and she ends up being sort of like the character that she was sort of like fated to be, which is Black Mariah.
Yeah.
Or at least to start to become that character.
I mean, I think what's ultimately interesting about her is that she does a lot of bad stuff, but she does it kind of through the veneer, like you said, of helping Harlem.
Yeah.
And it's kind of in the episode where she comes to terms with the fact that she is a bad guy.
Yeah.
I guess. And it's really interesting that I don't know. I'm really excited to see where it goes. It's kind of cool. One of the things I love about Marvel TV is that we get to spend so much more time with the villains.
Yeah.
And understand where they're coming from. I mean, this was an episode with almost no Cage.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 7. And that's a pretty unique thing to Marvel TV. You're not going to get a Marvel movie just for time constraints where you've got a whole half hour to the villain.
Yeah.
But kind of imagine how cool Civil War would have been if we got more inside Zemo's head.
Yeah.
Because he was an interesting bad guy.
Yeah, Zemo already in the movie in and of itself is interesting. If we gotten to spend more time with him in general, you know, it'd be,
Yeah.
be even more weird. But you know, you can only spend the better part of 2.5 hours, and of course you got to develop Cap, Iron Man, and all those other characters in that time. You know,
Right.
It's hard to do.
I mean, it's possible to make a movie where the villains are as interesting, if not more, than the heroes.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think obviously The Dark Knight is the perfect example of that.
Yeah. But then you sacrifice, you know, like, because Bruce Wayne isn't really that interesting
Right.
in that movie, you know?
But, you know, again, one of the advantages of TV and the reason that people love TV is because you've just got the ability to get into so many characters because of the time. You can explore more. And
Yeah.
I think that Marvel's really taking advantage of that.
Definitely.
Yeah. So episode 7 just brilliant. And to build on that theme, like the revelation that Cottonmouth, you know, was a music prodigy who just wanted to play piano, but instead is forced into this life of crime. It's perhaps not the single most original character of all time. You know, I feel like we've seen that before, maybe. I don't know. Not necessarily with Marvel stuff, but I feel like I've seen the kind of, I
like
guess,
that sort of rise from like, oh, this character's gonna be initially good, or whatever, and then
Just,
all of
got-
a sudden, all of a sudden turn because crime has to follow us. And, you know, it's figured that this would happen to this person.
Yeah, Wilson Fisk kind of has a similar
Yeah.
story in a way.
Yeah, kinda.
No, you don't think so?
I mean, he wasn't really a prodigy or anything like that. He was just kind of this like kid, wasn't he? I mean, the thing that brought him into that world was, you know, his father just sort of like and being like, yo, you need to be great. I'm trying to inspire you to be greater than who you are or whatever, right?
Where are we going?
I don't know. I used to be a chosen one. Alright,
What the fuck?
I don't know if that's affecting the stream at all.
What?
Oh, the
It's coming out of the
yeah.
TV?
Yeah.
It's been this whole time?
Well, the speaker being on.
Oh, I don't know. Well,
Well, in any case.
hey everybody.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing.
But, yeah, where are we going?
I seriously am trying to figure that
Oh,
out.
sorry, I didn't mean to pause a minute to do the...
Oh,
what's it
me
called?
too. I
The,
haven't done that Powers of... I have 9 points to spend on
Oh, let me do that too.
good old Daredevil here. Hey guys, watch us upgrade. I don't know. I'm
Let's
putting points
upgrade
into
you.
random things.
Why not? Oh, wow. Oh, dude.
I have really good
stuff.
radar senses, I guess. Oh, I could have put things in martial artists and street justice.
High reflexes, higher senses. Alright.
Are like these other new abilities better?
I don't know.
30% versus imp? What does that even mean?
Dragon Fist.
Plus 3 plus 1 fuse grab? Whatever. I'm gonna upgrade Spider-Man too.
I did already.
Oh, you did already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Let's go. Let's use the things. Here we go, this way.
Which way?
This way.
No, this way.
No, this way.
This way. The arrow's pointing this way.
No, it's pointing this way.
The arrow... Dude, the arrow that I'm doing right now. That's pointing this way. We're going this way.
Wait, what?
You see the thing I'm putting down right now? We're going this way.
How do you do that? I know
You
there's the arrow on my
press L,
character.
you press R3.
Does that just point forwards?
This is the direction we're supposed to go in.
Oh.
See?
No, I mean, the arrow that shows up, whatever. Never mind.
That's another, I guess that's another kind of arrow.
Are you joining us? Okay. No, I guess not.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Taking a real beating here.
Thank you.
I'd say
Alright, no pressure. Whatever. So, I think that, team, come on, man.
I don't know what to do.
I think that I'm very excited for the rest of Iron Fist and sorry, Luke Cage playing as Iron Fist. What the fuck did we just do?
I don't know, but we're wasting our stuff when we could be using this on enemies. There was no enemies there.
We killed a guy.
Yeah, we killed 2
We
guys.
broke the shit out of that room. All right, we broke that room.
I
Oh
mean,
my
that's
god!
I mean, that's always fun, but oh damn. Gotcha.
We just got killed by environmental hazards.
Well, I'm fine. Well, I mean, I'm not fine. I'm
I didn't
gonna die
know-
soon, but we're all pretty fine. No, I'm excited to hear your thoughts on
the later stuff.
Yeah, on certain characters that will be appearing soon. I don't know if you know about.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I like having Rosario Dawson on the show.
Word.
She's a blast.
I feel like she's done the most on this show than I've seen her do on anything. I love how Daredevil was able to lift this. Like, look at how heavy this thing is.
Yeah, really.
You ain't got no super strength like that. What you doing, Daredevil?
Is this her most screen time? I feel like she's had more screen time in Daredevil season 2.
Not in season 2. Season 1, maybe.
Uh,
I think she's... Well, okay, well, again, you're not as far as I am
Yeah.
in it, so... I would say, yeah, she's had the most screen
fuck.
time in...
God damn it.
Damn it.
Stupid environmental hazard. She's killing it. She's always killing it. Rosario Dawson is amazing. She's been killing it since, I don't know, what was her debut film?
I don't know. I mean, first time...
I don't know, but she probably killed it.
First time I saw her was in Men in Black 2. That was my first exposure to her.
Men in Black 2?
Yep.
Is that her first movie? No.
Probably not. I'm just saying that's where I first saw her. You know, me being a young and being like, oh, it's her, Dawson. Oh, she's beautiful. Damn.
I always think of Rosario Dawson randomly as being in that train movie with Denzel and Chris Pine.
Oh, wow.
The Tony Scott train movie. What's it called? Unstoppable.
Yep.
It's a great movie.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
That's a great movie.
Wait for a second.
Okay.
Because I know the guy. Okay, now. Good.
Unstoppable, man. Rosario Dawson is good in that. She actually plays a similar character. She's got this...
She's a nurse?
No, she's just got this working class, like, quiet heroism.
Yeah. Like, I gotta do the right thing even, you know,
Very
I got
working,
better things to do.
yeah, working class competency, I think, is the word that I'm looking for, as opposed to,
Yeah.
like, competent heroism. Like,
That's a rarefied these days.
that's kind of what her character is in...
Yeah.
What used to be a much stronger trope in American cinema, I think. Like, working class, competent heroism.
I should have done. Oh, no, we didn't.
No, we didn't. I feel like Mark Wahlberg plays that in a lot of his movies
And
now.
yeah, the one where he was an inventor in Transformers.
Okay, not that movie, but... Like, I feel like Deepwater Horizon, that's probably the character he plays. I feel like that's...
Yeah, definitely.
That's who he is in Lone Survivor. He's got this gritty... Not Cade Yeager, but...
Yeah.
Get one of those shield dudes.
Yeah.
Oh,
damn.
nice. Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Yeah.
We haven't mentioned what this game is yet, but it's Marvel's Alliance 2. We're playing it because we played in the last episode and we didn't beat it, and we thought we were going to beat it.
And so
This is
we're
just
like,
a
might as
much
well try to
longer,
do it.
yeah, much longer game than it would. I don't know, but it's fun.
I'm having a good time playing. I've been having a good time playing it.
Yeah, I like it. We get to fight this boss.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably save that for later. That's fine,
Oh, well.
whatever.
Spider Sense says I'm gonna die.
Shut up, Spider-Man.
The one thing that no video game with Spider-Man has ever managed to get is Spider-Man banter.
Yeah.
It's always so annoying.
Yeah. Like, I mean, technically it's supposed to kind of be that way, but...
Yeah, but not to the audience.
Yeah,
like, when you're
exactly.
watching a Spider-Man
Not- yeah,
movie,
not to
you don't want to punch Spider-Man in the balls. Like,
That's what the villain want to do. Yeah. We don't want to do that to him, but we want to do that to him in these video games. Like, shut up.
it's so annoying.
Shut up, Spider-Man.
Oh, there's Luke Cage. Look at him punching that guy out. Oh, great homage to his original costume on the show, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Perfect.
And just him just talking shit about it. Just like, I look like a damn fool.
And like you mentioned, I love that in the last episode. I love that line where somebody like calls him the Black Captain America straight up.
Yeah.
Really just kind of lampshading it in a way, like, which is cool. Oh my god, he looks like an alien. He has like no eyelids.
No one has eyelids in this universe.
He has no eyebrows or eyelids or anything. What's going on?
He was burnt off. His hair doesn't stay.
He has eyebrows, but they're very, very high on his forehead. I don't understand what's going on. This game is confusing me. So for those of you who are just joining us on our story now, we don't know what's going on.
This kind of looks like it's near the end, though. I don't know. Look at it. I mean, this seems pretty final. You know what I'm saying?
We've been playing this whole game, and for a while it was just the story of Civil War.
And then it kind of just took a left turn all of a sudden. Like, Nick Fury, hey, help me with this.
Yeah, suddenly all these villains became possessed by nanites or something. I don't. They've got tendrils coming out of their backs.
Really weird.
Couldn't have any less idea what was done. This is more confusing to me than when we played Injustice. Gods Among Us.
I wish you saved that. We talked. Oh,
That was a great.
That was a great.
We should just do that again. Just play through the story of that again.
We need Alex for that though.
It was too good.
That was so good. Oh, that was a fun show though. Oh, jeez.
I think
But yeah, that made more sense than what's going on over here. This is just like, and we know this universe better than
the
that
villains
universe.
are being possessed by some sort of nanite thing, and the computers come alive, and it's killing everybody.
I guess.
I don't know. It's like,
Oh.
it's shitty. It's just awful.
Looks like Fury was right.
Not that the first game story was
See,
anything that
it
right
was.
home
You're
to.
so wrong about that, and we're gonna play through the whole first game on the stream, and I'm gonna prove to you
Okay.
that the first game had a fucking sick story
Okay.
where Doctor Doom took over the universe, and it was awesome.
Okay.
And this game does not have Doctor Doom. It has
doesn't.
his daughter, and she's not as cool.
It's true. Hey, who's his daughter?
Lucia von Barnes, is that not his daughter? Am I wrong about that?
I thought he might have. I don't know. I know he has a son. Wait, are we supposed to free this dude? He's just on a trap, you know.
Speaking of villain children, someone I want to see in the MCU, but probably never will, but really want to.
Sin?
Sin!
Sin is never gonna be in the end.
Sin!
No, honestly, she probably will. They're gonna put her in Agents of
At
S.H.I.E.L.D.
some point.
They're gonna put her in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
They're
and
gonna run out of people.
You're gonna be disappointed. Speaking, sorry, what were you saying before? Like about Sin? Or you were just saying I just want Sin?
I'm just saying, I just want, like... And the Red Skull is a great villain.
Yeah.
Captain America, the First Avenger, is an awesome movie. I've said it many times, I'll say it again. And Sin is like such a great updating of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ed Brubaker created her, or...
I think he did.
He did?
I think he did.
She plays a really important role in the Civil War Winter Soldier storyline in the comics. But wasn't mentioned in the movies at all. She's like Crossbones'... She dates Crossbones, she kills a lot of people. She's totally nuts.
Wait, hold up.
I don't. Fine. There's something's wrong with the nanite system. Guess you should have listened to Fury's warning. We just go with all the angry stuff that we can with the dialogue choices.
We're aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Oh, see, I told you this was going to happen. I called it.
You're right.
Terrible.
I said they're going to have to work together.
So this won't end in them trying to kill each other?
Do it again.
Instead of getting to fight Iron Man or somebody as the final boss, it's going to be some total bullshit.
That's so weak.
It's going to be some total nanite
so
bullshit.
Weak.
Whoever wrote this game, you suck.
It's probably Brian Michael Bendis.
It better not be Brian Michael
Watch
Bendis.
Brian Michael Bendis and just like,
No, it's got to be like some second tier.
It's definitely. I'm almost certain there's definitely a real
no
writer
way
on this.
it's Brian Michael Bendis. He's
Oh, no,
bad
no,
sometimes,
it's
but
not. No. He wrote Marvel. I think he's writing Marvel.
he's writing Marvel Heroes.
Yeah.
Can't. Bendis has done some bad things, but there's no way that Brian Michael Bendis would sit down, take Civil War, and have them be friends to fight nanites.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait until Civil War 2
Oh my god, what if that's how Civil War 2 ends? How embarrassing. Oh man, if that's how Civil War 2 ends, I'm just gonna cry. If this is like Brian Wood or somebody, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Oh, don't say that.
And I love Brian Wood, but I will never pick up another Brian Wood comic if he's the one behind this embarrassment of a video game. I mean, you think it's really somebody like super legit who did it?
I think so.
Not some Vicarious Visions
I
staff
think
writer?
it's someone. I think it's like a legit comic book writer.
Oh, Stan is hopeless. I'm gonna be disappointed.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
Have you been reading what's it called?
What?
X-Men?
No. I haven't been to comic book stand in 3 weeks. I've been succeeding in not...
Good for you. Save that money.
I'm trying to... And then I went to Comic Con and bought like $100 worth of trades. So.
True. Oh yeah. Alright. Well, you were saving up for Comic Con.
I was saving up for
At least
Comic-Con.
you got signed stuff, which is cool.
I did. I read... My favorite thing that I've read from Comic Con that I bought at Comic Con was The Wicked and the Divine, which is great. It's really popular. It's an Image book. McKelvey and Gillen. And kind of the premise is a little weird to explain.
Is that Bishop?
I don't know. I can't really understand what's going on.
Oh,
But
no,
the
it's
premise
Bishop.
of this, I don't know, how do you describe this? Right? Basically, every 90 years, a bunch of teenagers get superpowers. No, 90! Okay, there's another voice on this stream, and she should explain who she is so people don't wonder. Hi, we've got Kayla here also, and she's kind of hanging out and offering advice from the Peanut Gallery. I don't know if you can hear her, but she says that it's every 100 years, and I'm wrong. How would you describe it, then? How would you describe the Wicked and Divine? No, you're not gonna help me out here. I could think of it myself. Okay.
I don't really
All
know
right.
what
So
it
it's
is,
like
I
every
can't help
100
you.
years, a bunch of teenagers get the powers of gods, and they kind of have to deal with it in a weird way, and like it's the repercussions of that.
So they're
And they all
mutants?
become superstars, but they're like superstars.
So what are they called? New Mutants? No. What's that team called that started this whole Civil War thing? New Mutants?
New Mutants.
Is it New Mutants? Or
Yeah,
is
but
it-
it's not like that. It's like they're all like gods. It's like everybody. It's like if 6 teenagers all got Dr. Manhattan level powers,
Oh shit.
but like they can only live for 2 years. After 2 years, they die.
Oh, that's messed up.
And it's kind of like just, I don't know, it's weird and kind of out there, but it's very pop culture-y, very cool, sex, violence, it's everything you want from an image book.
Of course.
It's everything you want from an image book. It's intelligent and there's sex and violence, which is like kind of the 3 things that I demand from.
That's image. That's image in
My
a, that's
image,
image in
yeah.
a nutshell. Intelligence, sex, and violence.
It applies to like The Walking Dead, that applies to Saga, I think.
Applies to even Invincible. Not as
Yeah.
much sex, but shit ton of violence.
That's really, that's like the image thing. It's higher brow, it's for adults, you know, it's
Image is
comics
kind of
for
like
adults.
HBO, sort of. If you,
That's a good comparison. Image
Yeah.
is the HBO.
you know, Marvel's sort of the net. You know, Marvel and DC are sort of like the network television version of the comics.
Although I'm sure that
Even though, but you know, sometimes network television has great stuff.
the people
And Once in a
behind
Blue Moon.
the people behind Vertigo, I'm sure, would absolutely dispute that claim.
About what? Oh, yeah.
DC being Marvel and DC being
Oh, well, okay, well, you know, but even those networks have offshoot channels, like, you know, there's FX.
yeah.
There's I can't think of
Okay,
other
fine.
ones. I
So
can't think of other
Vertigo is FX then. That makes actually that makes a lot of sense. If you think about it. Yeah. I've been trying to get more into some DC Vertigo stuff. I picked up the first issue of American Vampire because I went to this Vertigo panel last night. I heard a bunch of DC writers speak, and I'm not like a DC guy by trade, but
Yeah.
it was really, they said some good stuff, and they showed off some really interesting comics. So I want to check that out. And American Vampire is pretty damn good.
You know what I really like in Vertigo, Fable.
Fables, yeah, they
Fable
had
is
the
great.
writers there for
Yeah.
Fables.
Oh, nice. Phil Willingham and, who else?
No, it's there's two
Well,
new
the
guys.
new people,
They're
yeah.
doing a new spin-off.
Yeah.
They said the reason they wanted to do it was they sat down and they took a look at Bill Willingham's bank account and decided that it was high time to get on that action. So I think they were being like half serious and half joking.
But really though, that dude made bank. I mean, hey, you know, got a popular series that runs so many spin-offs, got a popular video game,
Yeah,
which needs a second season. Telltale, get on that, please. I want a second season.
There's not-
Wolf Among Us.
there's not like a whole lot of money directly in comic sales, I think. But if you get like a hit title, like The Walking Dead is a super hit title.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know what's going on. If you get like Walking Dead money, if you get in on the Star Wars comic money, like for a big hit Star Wars comic,
Yeah.
there's a lot in that. You can make serious bank. You know, but most comics, I think people don't get how niche an industry it is in some ways. Like comics, one of the things that got pointed out was comics don't normally make front page news, whereas movies and TVs were pretty regular.
Like
Yeah.
the pop culture, like, you know, stuff that we sort of
Yeah.
aspire to. Stuff like that hasn't made big news since like Superman died, you know. I mean,
That's not true. Captain America being Hydra was front page news.
yeah, good
Not-
point. No, you're right. Yeah, you're
Not
right.
like front page of the New York Times, but
But it was pretty big news.
Captain America dying was like CNN had an online story about it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you couldn't go anywhere in Twitter without like coming across like Captain America, a Nazi.
yeah, like social media
I need to fall back.
is kind of the number one way that people learn about comics, I think, now.
Yeah.
And it's really changed comics, and it's, I think, that's how I learn about pretty much any comic that I read. Sometimes I'll still just pick something up because the cover looks cool, but more often than that, it's because somebody talked about it on Twitter.
Yeah, true. Someone recommended something, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get that.
I follow a lot of comics artists and writers, and what was up with that cutscene? Iron Fist was just kind of running in place for a second. I don't know what's going on. I guess these people are all possessed by nanobots.
I don't know. Grim Reaper's kind of an ass. They might just
This much pain.
Yeah. He looks like he's possessed by nanobots, though.
Okay. Well, I mean, that could be true.
Let's just break open those boxes instead of fucking them.
Alright.
Dang it. Almost had like eight people in that.
Yeah.
Getting ugly.
I
need to fall
But yeah,
back.
I thought that, you know, overall, Vertigo seems to be doing some cool stuff, and I think I should
Get a bomb.
check some of that stuff out. Yeah, like Tom King was talking about Sheriff of Babylon, which is maybe the most acclaimed comic outside of Vision right now, I would say. I mean, it's no secret that Tom King is probably, I don't know, is there a more critically acclaimed writer writing in comics right now than him?
I don't know. Well, I think it was Scott Snyder for a time, but now he's
Also
like,
writing for Vertigo.
Yep.
Yeah, Scott Snyder got rave reviews. I mean, it's pretty impressive that when did he start with writing Batman? And they're already adapting his stuff for TV?
I know. Like Court of Owls is like, I don't know. It's already an animated movie. It's already in Gotham. You know, if I had to bet money on it, they're probably gonna put something in there for maybe not the Ben Affleck movie, but sometime soon that's definitely gonna be in the movies. It's gonna factor in there somehow.
Speaking of that, Justice League wrapped filming
Yes, it did.
and released a pretty sick teaser.
They did.
What do you think of that teaser?
Here's my thing with all that Justice League stuff. I'm just like,
Uh-oh.
no, the teaser was cool, but I'm not like getting excited. I'm trying not to get overly excited about that. You know what I mean? It's just I've been burned too many times. DC. I mean, maybe you really have your stuff together now, sure, but I don't know. Like the problem with the movies at this point, it's not a matter of tone. It's a matter of just like quality writing. And I don't know. Maybe the fact that who's the writer? Who's the guy that wrote Argo? That's right.
Chris Terrio.
There we go.
He also wrote Batman v Superman, though.
Yeah, but he came on there late. You know, that was still like that was a draft still from David S. Goyer and all that. But I think Chris Terrio was. I think it's just him and Zack Snyder working on Justice League.
Plus, Jeff Johns.
And now, yeah, exactly. Jeff Johns is taking the reins. I mean, we really have to see what happens when Wonder Woman comes into play.
Yeah, but that's still coming from the old...
From the old regime, yeah.
I think that Justice League is going to be the turning point.
I hope. I really hope so, man. Like,
Yeah, what?
I love nothing. I want nothing more than for all these DC movies to be awesome. I love DC. You know, I mean, I'm a huge Marvel fan. Obviously, we go like comics and all this stuff. But I grew up watching, you know, the animated television series. I watched Shock. I watched the original Justice League cartoons. I watched Superman, Batman, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I love that crazy universe that they have there. You know.
And everybody loves Batman. Everybody wants to see a good Batman movie.
Yeah.
I think there's nobody out there who's like... I don't think there's any Marvel fans who are rooting for Batman to fail.
Yeah.
I think there are people out there who might, you know, be rooting for Superman to fail or Flash or Cyborg, but
Why Flash?
I don't know. I
Who's got
just
a problem against Flash? Flash is
nobody.
awesome.
I just think that he's a stupid hero. But where's that dumb red suit?
Like Daredevil?
No, Daredevil's is a cool red suit. Flash's is dumb. It's got
Is
little.
Spider-Man?
No, that's a red and blue suit. I really don't have anything against the Flash. I'm just knocking on DC for the sake of it.
Oh, and you know what? I like those shows. I like those shows too. Well, I mean, I mostly like Flash, really. That's kind of.
I've heard it's great.
I watch the other shows, but it's mostly Flash. I really like,
Oh shit! Who's this woman?
keep up with.
It's Silk Spectre. It looks like Silk Spectre.
No, Jean Grey. I don't know. Firestar. Oh, Firestar again. Hi, Firestar.
I saw my favorite shirt at Comic-Con. Absolute favorite shirt was a picture of. There's a guy with a shirt with a picture of Jean Grey on it, and she was like had her hands in there like and like a frown on her face, and it said, "I was outed by Jean Grey." And it was my favorite shirt. I was like, "That's hilarious."
Nice.
Oh,
damn.
go for it. Let's get that. No, it's
Oh, which one?
Bullseye. I don't know, whatever. What?
Oh, the shield. The
Ah,
stupid shield.
crap. So we have to kill Bullseye first?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We can do that.
Oh, I can't. I'm dead. You can heal. There we go. Cool.
Um,
Alright. Time for fun.
shit. Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah,
We can talk about things, but we're distracted by this boss fight.
Oh, what we got? Right? Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. sucker.
Everything just went super slow motion. Yeah.
Yeah.
X gonna give it to you.
You're not playing Deadpool right now, so that'd be pretty sure we're not.
Time to
Yeah, we're playing as New York heroes because we live in New York.
You know, like
And
the Defenders do. Like
New York
Cage.
is cool.
Oh, you're not up to it yet, but you're a thing, right? Do thing.
Why? She's in the shield.
Oh shit! I thought. Well, she was out of it before, and now she's back. Oh, it doesn't damage on her though.
We got the health pickup anyway.
Sweet. Yay! But gotcha.
What?
Oh, what was I saying? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know,
What made
you're
me think of
saying
this?
I'm
No,
not
I don't know what
sure
made
yet.
me think of this though. But in the later episodes, there's a badass in Luke Cage. I don't know why to go back to Luke Cage. Oh, because we were talking about the Defenders. And going back to Luke Cage, there's an awesome Method Man song. You know, some of y'all will know if y'all finished it. You'll listen to it, and it's like, and there's a sequence that happens. And it kind of starts off a little bit preachy, but then when it goes into it, it's like that's awesome, so cool. What they sort of like do with it, but it doesn't happen until later.
I love the music.
Music is
Music is phenomenal.
man. And just like in terms of going back to the whole neo exploitation, then it's modern, but you know it has those cool moments when it's just sort of like when the bad guy does this thing, it's just like the just have those just cool looks that don't like
It alternates between soulful and funky
Yeah.
pretty effectively, I
Yeah.
think. Like there's some very emotional music and there's some very very funky music too. I like
Yeah.
it. It's great. And something that I noted interestingly where are we going? We got to find a way out of here.
this
This
way.
way.
Reach the power conduits.
While watching it and looking at the directors was they've hired a ton of very respected directors to do this.
Yeah.
Like Guillermo Navarro did first episode was done by Paul McGuigan,
Mm-hmm.
who did Sherlock, and I think is an Emmy nominee for Sherlock.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got Guillermo Navarro, who's the long-time director of photography for Guillermo del Toro, but also directed a few episodes of Hannibal. To do one. Like he's shot Pan's Labyrinth, shot Pacific Rim, most Del Toro movies, and even Jackie Brown, which is a fun little bit of trivia.
This much pain.
But then they hired Vincenzo Natali, who's like a great feature director, who also did Hannibal. And then Sam Miller from Luther. So it's like so many great people doing this show. I think even maybe in an order higher than that of Jessica Jones. Although Jessica Jones had a bunch of great directors too. But I don't know, there's just been something really on point about the filmmaking of Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Uses the same DP, Manuel Billetier of I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. If I'm not, somebody tell me in the comments. Same DP as Jessica Jones, so maybe there's been like a refining of the vision.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. It's cool. You know.
Make it all sort of like, I mean, very different, but also kind of pretty much consistent, so that when they have to all gel together, they gel well together.
And Luke Cage is a show that really tries to gel by
Yeah.
having so many character crossovers
Yeah.
and so many references.
Yeah.
Like it's been almost just like a non-stop stream of references from the incident to Captain America to so much more than the casual name drops of
They
Daredevil
actually
or
say
Jay
the
Jones.
names, you know? Like, they will actually say Captain America or Thor, you know? Which is like, yeah, those people exist, you know, here's their names. You know, Iron Man gets dropped a few times. Iron Man gets dropped in a song. And again, you'll see, wait, what are we supposed to do?
Picking this shit up. We gotta push this into the wall or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, most interestingly, there's just so many references to Wilson Fisk.
Yeah.
Like a ton of them. To me, kind of this tightening of the Defender universe, in a way.
Which, it needs to sort of, like, start doing that, I guess, in order for certain things to make sense.
It feels kind of Iron Man 2-ish to me, in a way. Like we're here now. We're gonna start talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, we just saw that Iron Fist ad. It said the last Defender.
Exactly. Yeah, it's sort of like the first Avenger,
Yeah.
Captain America, because he was like the connecting point for, you know, when that movie ended, it was like, okay, you're in the modern world, let's get to the Avengers. I guess Iron Fist is going to be sort of that conduit to it.
Yeah, like, it's kind of like
Or Punisher might be, because they're doing that now.
we'll see.
I mean, that'd be kind of weird too.
I think it's to me it's kind of like I get that feel like when we saw Thor and Coulson being in Thor and being so central to Thor,
Yeah.
you know, and Shield being like that was the first time with the MCU where we got a real sense of connective tissue,
Yeah.
I guess. Like being not just a name drop, but actually being a vital part, you know, an integral part of the movie.
Yeah.
Integral part of the movie.
Yeah.
Shield plays a huge role in that.
Yeah.
They don't just show up for one scene to say hi.
They're yeah, you know.
They're there.
Throughout the, I would say, mostly throughout the later half, within that whole later half, they're totally in it, you know?
Yeah,
And of course, and it's like, and I love that moment with when Thor came out, and I mean, I think it was in the trailer too, but it was just sort of a great scene in that movie. Not, you know, when the heroes haven't really met yet, but you know, you sort of see that like connective tissue, like Ryan was saying. But you hear you know, Coulson, he's sort of messing around with the Destroyer, and he's like, you know, there's a bunch of stars, and it's like, I don't know, he doesn't tell me anything. Like, that was just like a great, you know, like, moment of just, yeah, oh yeah, Tony Stark is around here, and you know,
Yeah.
we haven't met, you know, all the Avengers yet, but you know, he's here, just hanging, you know.
it's fun. It's like it's why I really enjoy just seeing Turk Barrett show up and
Oh, it's been
mock everybody in Harlem and saying
Ah.
I'm going back to Hell's Kitchen. It's like it's great.
I don't have great. I'm going back to Hell's Kitchen where it's safe.
And
That was great. Oh,
yeah, it's great. It's I mean it's such a fun.
I felt that when I saw that. Oh,
We
man.
censored a few words from that,
Yes.
but you know it's great. It's like one of my favorite things is when she's like, I know a lawyer. When you know Rosario
Yeah.
just kind of casually mentions Daredevil.
And I just kind of just want her to just be like, okay, just drop in, please, just drop in. You know?
I would fucking love to see Matt Murdock walk on that screen for like 10 seconds, and just like how great would it? I mean, maybe it happens. I don't know, man. Everybody's just hiding it from me. But it's a great show. I feel like it's only gonna get better, and it works on so many levels.
Yeah.
And it's all coming together. You want to you can bring the cat in here. I don't care.
First thing we tried, they changed the network programming code.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard him flying at the door. We don't. Hermes is like the third host of this show. He comes in and like just climbs in front of the mic and
I'm a heel.
makes noise. Is it time to heal? How do I heal myself?
Circle.
Circle. Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever your button. It's whatever.
Oh, it's whatever your thing is. You
yeah,
just press that.
correspond to it. Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm really completely and totally lost as to what we're doing.
I don't even know. I've been.
We're in facility. We're beating
This
people
is
up.
definitely. I think this is definitely like the last level. Though.
If this isn't the last level, I mean, I like this game, so I'm not gonna be mad.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna be kind of like, what?
This feels pretty final, you know what I'm saying?
We're in the negative zone.
Is it? Oh, this is a negative zone? See, I didn't even know that.
It's the negative zone.
Damn.
It's
I mean,
definitely the
it makes
negative
perfect
zone.
sense, but, you know.
It's not like, it looks like space, but I'm pretty sure it's the negative zone. They've rendered the negative zone as space, which is dumb, because that's not what the negative zone is. That's not
I mean,
how the
it's
Force
kind
works.
of space.
It's kind of space.
You know, I mean, we're not going to be seeing a Nihilus, I don't think. I mean,
Oh,
we
what if
will.
we did?
I don't know, yeah, maybe we could see a Nihilus.
Again, that's why the first game is so great, because so many great character cameos.
Dragon style beats your
But
Eagle style.
I think that, you know, I think that thing that Luke Cage kind of has to juggle, and Iron Fist would juggle it even more, with it being the direct lead up,
Yeah.
is to not do the Iron Man 2 thing, where it gets criticism for
Trying to connect too much at
trying
once.
to connect too much at once. And I think so far it's very effectively avoided that.
I can tell you right now, unless there's a particular story in Luke Cage that sort of deals with his origins, unless that's connected in any way to the Defenders, I can just tell you right now without really spoiling anything that it doesn't really connect to anything. Alright? Again, I don't think it does. I mean, let's just say it's all a part of his story and nothing feels like it takes away from anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like so far there's been nothing to me that's...
Scream.
Yeah.
We gotta do this just to make sure that people know the Defenders are Defenders. It doesn't do that.
I mean, again, the only scene that really bugged me in that context was when we recounted all of Reva's stuff, and we recounted everything that went with Jessica, but that wasn't as much a connective thing as, like...
Yeah, but that's his story, you know?
It's his story, but-
that has to deal with him.
But if you've already seen Jessica Jones, the scenes feel kind of pointless.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Don't tell we can't win this fight. We need
I think that there's more, I guess there's more to it. Or at least more to it in terms of how his relationship with Reva
accounted
is.
for.
More to it coming up on the show in later episodes, do you think?
Yes.
Yes, I mean,
Again, not to spoil anything.
Again, I feel like, I don't know, I think Reva is a character that may have worked for me better on Jessica Jones than she has on Cage so far. I don't know, I guess when I think of Luke and his romantic life or whatever, Reva just doesn't come into the picture enough to me. It seems like he spends a lot of time moping about her, but, you know, then he just goes and bangs Misty, whatever.
I mean, he banged Jessica before that.
He
you know?
did, but he's over her pretty fast too.
True.
I guess, I mean, I'm not saying that Luke gets over people fast. I'm not trying to knock Luke Cage here. I mean, he can have sex with whoever he wants. I'm just saying that...
He does.
I think, and he does. Good for him. But that for Reva to supposedly be this haunting figure that's haunting his whole life doesn't feel like that. He doesn't talk about her enough. She just comes up when the episode...
Demands it.
Yeah, she comes up when the showrunners want us to feel sad.
Yeah.
As opposed to Jessica, who can't stop thinking about Kilgrave at all, ever, for 5 minutes.
I mean...
Which is different, but...
Yeah, different context for that.
But in terms of, like, characters that have made a major impact on your life, you know, if he's truly was super in love with Reva and she died, that would be the kind of thing that I think Luke would talk about all the time. And he did on Jessica Jones.
Not as much here.
He doesn't here, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And maybe you know, Jessica helped him get over Reva. But then when she comes, I don't know.
Like I said, I think stuff, I mean, I want to hear your thoughts as it goes further along in terms of what you learn about certain people. In terms of what you learn about pre-existing characters and their motives and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been interesting to see Seagate and how he got his powers and everything.
I like the little reference they made too, it's like hiding eccentric billionaires. When we were talking about, you know, like, you know, this facility.
Oh,
stuff,
yes.
Made the reference like, oh yeah, there ain't no billionaires hiding in, you know, the prisons or wherever, which, if anyone doesn't know that reference, it's a direct reference to Justin Hammer, who you've seen his products on the show so far.
Yeah, another great thing, just like...
Since we're talking about Iron Man 2,
Yeah.
not feel like Iron Man 2, it calls back to Iron Man 2.
Which, by the way, goes with my theory that all of the Defenders series take place after the Avengers, and nothing after the Avengers is canon in relation to the Defenders, because nothing...
Because they don't talk about the Inhumans at all.
They don't talk about anything that's not mentioned in...
Even though I heard, this is not rumors exactly, because it came out of
We're
Jeff
not
Loeb's mouth.
journalists. We can say whatever we want.
I'm just saying.
Luke Skywalker is appearing in the Defenders, guys. It's true. I heard it
We
from
confirmed it.
straight from Jeff Loeb's mouth.
Yep. I was in those
No,
offices.
he's not.
I heard him when they were talking about the plans. Don't tell nobody, but I heard him talking about Luke Cage. I heard him talk about Luke Skywalker being in there for a Luke Skywalker
Dude,
crossover.
as soon as they bought the rights, they were like, "We're putting them all together. It's happening."
You won't see lightsabers in the Netflix universe. We are telling you right
It's
now.
real, guys. It's all
This
real.
is confirmed.
Confirmed. We have deep sources. We have deep sources. My cat told me. What are these guys doing? This AI is like stuck. Team with me.
Yep.
DP's what the shit? I don't know what that was. Anyway, Luke Skywalker in Marvel. It's confirmed. It's happening. They talked about it at Comic-Con. That's all real.
He was there. He was at the panel. They just didn't say anything. We're not supposed to tell you guys.
If I ever see a Star Wars character appearing in a Marvel movie, I'm just done. That's the end. No more. Goodbye. Stop. I have a limit, and that's it.
You know,
I'm stuck outside of this arena. I can't get in.
My whole thing with that is I don't need to, that doesn't have to be in anywhere, but in the one thing I want it to be in.
Oh,
Kingdom
God.
Hearts. I want it to happen in Kingdom Hearts.
You want to?
Yes. You don't even play the games. You don't even care.
I don't care. I really don't care. As long as I don't have to go watch a Star Wars movie where Luke Skywalker meets Spider-Man, in which case
Disney's gonna do it one day, though.
They
will do it one day. There will be a great mashup of all those movies. I mean, we're gonna be very old when it
Disney
happens.
Infinity.
Hey, maybe.
You know who's gonna do it first? The Lego people.
Yeah.
They've already practically done it with like that Lego Universes thing.
Yeah, you're right. Warner Brothers and Disney are gonna team up for that. Shit, that would probably make them all the money too. That wouldn't be a bad idea on their end.
I did read a great Star Wars Infinite comic once that had Han Solo and Chewbacca crashing. No, it was not. It was Star Wars Tales. Han Solo and Chewbacca crash on Earth, and Han Solo gets killed by Native Americans, and Chewbacca becomes Bigfoot, and Indiana Jones finds the Millennium Falcon. And I'm not selling it, but it was alright. It was kind of funny. It was interesting.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, it was a Star Wars Tales. It was a one-off joke comic, not canon, but
Okay.
not even not canon in the pre-canon days. But
Is Iron Man fighting with us?
I don't know what the fuck is going on or where I am.
I don't know what Whirlwind is. Bless you.
Just a big whirlwind guy.
Oh, he's the one doing the actual whirlwinding? I didn't know that. I mean, it makes
There is
it makes
Iron
sense.
Man right there. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I was attacking somebody. I was like, wait, am I
And
fighting
it's
Iron
Captain
Man?
America also. And Titania?
Yeah, it kind of looks like her, doesn't it?
Is this the final boss fight and we just haven't realized it?
The final boss fight better not be
We just
goddamn.
beat up Diamondback. I didn't even know he was involved.
Wait, Diamondback! Wow, perfect time. Speaking of, oh, damn it, no.
I haven't seen him yet. You can't tell
Yeah,
anything
never
about
mind.
it.
Okay. It'd be spoilers to talk about him, at least.
That looks like Titania right there.
It might
Speaking
be.
of characters I want to see, Titania.
That'd be cool. I'd love to see
Totally
her.
cool. Her origin story would have to be changed, of course.
Yep. I like to see all the Wrecking Crew up in either the movies or the universe at some point.
Who was it that they were adapting in there? Oh, Captain Marvel. They're saying they're totally going to revamp her origin story.
Makes sense.
We kind of predicted that.
Yeah.
It was like there's no way that they can do it in original form.
You can't, I mean, there's so much other characters. It's sort of like, I mean, they could have done the Hank Pym origin story, but they didn't. but they're gonna have to kind of do this. I would feel like they probably have to do sort of a similar thing, you know, or maybe not even similar to that at all. I don't know.
Fire the director and get a new one? I don't understand what he's saying.
You know what I mean. You know, like Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man, because they still made the original Ant-Man, but for the caveat and all that.
I don't think so. I think that's what a revamp means, is that we're gonna see absolutely no Marvel. Maybe even no Kree.
Wow, that'd be...
Would it be would it be that radical? Who gives a shit?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't give a shit.
The Kree exist in this universe. I don't know.
But they kind of don't.
They do though. They're a major part of the universe.
They're a major part of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And Guardians. They are in Guardians.
They are in Guardians, but
the main villain is a Kree. And
yeah,
I feel like
but nobody knows that or cares. Besides, all right, yeah, no, I'll give it to you. The Kree exists. Yeah. Okay.
I think it'd be remiss to at least not include them in this.
No, you're right. I imagine the Kree will be.
But yeah, in terms of Marvel, who knows? I don't know. I think.
Remember how we said that this is better be the final level, otherwise, fuck you, game?
Yeah.
What? We just entered a portal.
You made it. Was Fury behind you?
Was that it?
No.
Reboot the game?
Nah.
Okay.
Well, one better not.
What's up with Luke Cage's face and Reed Richards' face? It's very scary.
Oh, look at him all crossed.
Ah! Where the hell?
Creepy ass Marino.
Ah!
These people need medical attention. He's right. Lower your weapons and call in the medics.
No, Stark. I'm under direct orders from the president.
Which president?
The SRA dictates that these
We're
unregistered...
giving everyone temporary amnesty on my authority.
Yeah,
At
come
least
on.
we figure out what just happened. If you have
Come on, Maria Hill.
Commander Hill,
I'm gonna say he's like.
get up with all of us.
You see, this is kind of the Worcester's brought to life, isn't it? Like all the superheroes kind of like
The medics down here.
just like ruining like the regular people. Like, oh damn, like this is what we were trying to prevent.
God damn it, this
Holy
is the
shit,
end.
this better not be the end.
This is awful. I don't even know what we just did that the game ended. What did we kill that the game
Wait, when did
ended?
Nick Fury die? He didn't die.
Who is this guy?
Wait, Black Widow? Wait, who are all these people that died?
This is the worst video game. So we just punched some people that we didn't know who they were or why.
Why did all of them die?
Ah.
Oh, I guess no, that...
No, that's not it.
Yeah, it's not the last level.
would have found this place if you hadn't led us here.
What's
Good
going
thing we
on?
were able to help him while there was still time.
Oh.
Too bad he had to die before the rest of you paid attention.
Whoa, Spider-Man is so pissed.
You're right, but I'm not ready to buy
Oh,
that
God
Fury and
damn
the
it.
others are dead.
Oh god damn it, it's not over.
We found no bodies, detected no explosion. How can
When
we
did all
What's
this
going
happen?
on?
I mean, we were talking throughout all of it, but we should have at least some semblance
We've
of...
had the subtitles on, we've been reading them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Great. So in the meantime, it just goes down as a mystery. Yes.
yes.
Shut up, Luke Cage.
Like their signals here on Earth.
Oh no.
It's a shame the Tinkerer seems to have escaped.
Oh
I was
god.
hoping his research would corroborate my
This
own.
is dismal.
The Tinkerer did all this.
Still, I
They
believe
take no, the Tinkerer was the cause for all this fighting.
Knights haven't. Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
What is it?
What is this?
Nanite control signals. Hundreds,
Oh my god.
maybe thousands of them.
So this is really gonna end on nanites.
We all failed.
We all.
We lost our way.
Imagine this is imagine this is the actual end, and then it's just
We all.
or no.
What if we just lost?
You know, a lot of Japanese RPGs kind of have endings like this, where it's like, oh yeah, this is the end of the game. You pretty much get the bad ending. Too bad. Go
I mean,
fuck
you
yourself.
can get that in the first game. If you make the wrong decisions, you can get.
Like the bad ending.
There's kind of no good ending actually sometimes, but
Aw.
but there's choices in that game besides just
Like being angry and being, you know.
maybe have we been like making choices this whole time and just
Hello, what can I do?
let's go tell Captain America that we don't like him.
Of course. But It's shameful that it took a global threat to bring
God
us back
damn it.
together.
Remember how Batman v Superman tried to pack like all this story into one thing?
Yeah.
We can't afford to
This
think
is like trying to pack the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe
Yeah.
into one game before it was made.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what if Infinity War is all nanites?
I took in a desperate moment.
I would.
What if Thanos is just like, nanites?
I'd be done. I'd be done. Like, you know, you say I'd be. No, I'm never watching another Marvel movie again after that. If that's the case, I swear to God.
What if
I'd be done.
Thanos' master plan is nanite versions of every bad guy from every other
I
Marvel movie?
will turn in my Marvel card.
What if it's just like,
that
the,
happens.
like a Digimon series finale? That's like what it sounds like. That's like what we're dealing with
Good God.
in this game. Oh,
Let's all get digital.
this is trash.
Let's all get
is-
digital.
Hello.
Hello. I didn't even want to talk to you. Bye.
No, we have to curse her out or something.
Alright, fine. Spider-Man, you talk to a girl, man. Talk to a girl.
Any word on what happened to your ex?
It was hard enough attending the memorial service. But
We don't care.
Hey, but I got bigger
We've
problems.
got bigger problems right now.
this is my ex-fiance you're talking about. I need some time.
I don't care. I don't care. How do I say I don't care? Oh, I just want to just be mean to everybody who's Spider-Man.
I don't care if we were roommates in the past. Fuck off, Firestar.
It's too bad we didn't get it on video, but the first time we played this game, Spider-Man was hanging out at the tower, and we were just like, fuck you, Spider-Man, go away.
Can't talk about this.
We were like, why are you here, Spider-Man?
Who were we when we said that? Were we like,
It was like Carnage or Luke Cage or
oh
something.
yeah.
Oh, it's great. This game is trash, but
No, we don't need to do
what
this.
is this?
Wait, oh, this simulator. We don't need to do that.
Oh, fuck that. Oh, we can unlock so many points, though.
I'm good.
I just want costumes. Do we have any costumes yet? Have we unlocked the Spider-Man costume, we just don't know it?
Nope. Nope.
Hey!
That kind of looks more like his Netflix outfit a little bit, really.
That's cool about the thing. Damn, look at that Trunks.
What about him?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he got trunks.
It's one of those things where it's like, what are you gonna do with variant costumes? It's gonna be different color Trunks.
Oh, I mean, no, he could have the like the wrestler suit with like the shirt and all that.
It's like when you do variant costumes on the Hulk. It's like, it's gonna be variant on the purple pants.
Yeah.
It's like, what a cool costume, the thing. No, that's not true. You're right. You're right. His Guardians thing, he's got like a whole shirt and whatever.
I mean, it wouldn't be the Guardians thing because this game was made in like
Okay, you're right.
2000.
She-Hulk, and that's another one. What's her costume gonna be? She wears a shirt.
Hey, she'd be in a lawyer outfit.
She could be in another lawyer's suit. Shouldn't we be arresting each other?
What's going on?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's got that on their minds. When isn't she?
Fuck man.
That's a good answer, She-Hulk.
Some crazy stuff. I think they're going to fill us in.
Please tell me this is good.
No, I'm
They
saying
might
take the
try,
face of this.
especially when we start sending out strike teams to various
Yeah, let's do that.
Anyway, nice chat.
Fuck you, She-Hulk. We didn't say we were done talking.
We're
Oh,
done when I say we're done.
that Daredevil costume was pretty neat.
It is.
I dig it. Alright, where are we supposed to go?
Probably talk to a computer somewhere.
This is like curious, stupid secret base that
There we
is
go.
ugly. And dumb. Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it.
I don't even know. Alright, I'm gonna see what's up with see if
Oh
there's
my
any more
God.
news.
This is how this game ends? What?
We're deploying teams around the world.
I don't even know.
Now is in the African nation of Wakanda, which has
This
reported
is
massive incursions
not how you do storytelling.
pulled by our friend T'Challa,
It's a cool picture.
also known as the Black Panther.
Hey, yeah, it's a cool picture.
Yay.
I think that that the Defenders are gonna become a huge pop culture phenomenon when that thing comes out. It's gonna be fucking huge.
Yeah.
People are gonna go batshit.
It'll be sort of like, and I hope it'll be sort of like what happened when the Avengers came out.
What do you say? What do you say? What are you doubting me from over in the corner? Yes.
Yes. No. The original Marvel Alliance was on PS2. I don't think this is. It might have been. But this was during the time when the Xbox 360 and PS3 were happening.
Where are we? Wakanda? It's kind of neat.
That is neat. Wait, hold up.
What if this whole game has just got like another second? What if we're only halfway through?
Oh god.
And now we have to go around the world fighting nanites everywhere.
Oh god, no. No.
Oh. Who's watching, by the way? Is it you? You know who? Well, hi whoever's watching. At least we got a fan.
Word, yay.
Is this one of your PS4 zombie friends?
PS4 zombie, what's that?
It's one of your clanmates? Oh, he left. As soon as I outed him.
I just like...
I was like, are you one of those PS4 zombie guys?
just like... well, I guess you don't get my views. Yes.
I like your PS4 zombie friends. They're cool.
Wait.
See, I think we could get all the people if you were playing. That's what everybody were doing. Well, why not? Pick up a controller. Alright.
I'm pretty sure you know, it's not like the game got any harder, you know, it's at the same difficulty.
It's really kind of, I don't know. I wish I bought the first one and the second one together.
Yeah, I kind of wish you did that too. That's me saying that.
That's you saying that.
Yeah, that's me kind of like being like, hey, you're gonna get this one of them, get the second one.
It's entirely your fault.
It is totally
I was
fault.
literally about to buy the first one, you're like, but no, the second one is so much better, Ryan.
I did say that.
I need time to heal.
Hey, again, I'm having fun with this one.
I like it. I just feel that the first one has got a better combat system. Hey! It's what's your name? For the movie.
Yeah, moved. Oh, you'll be moved. Yo, you saw the news about Forrest Whitaker getting cast.
Forrest Whitaker, yes.
Yeah,
and other people too.
Yeah, and other people too. The dude from Get Out trailer.
Oh, we haven't even talked about the Get Out trailer.
Okay. Well,
So
choose this first.
First off,
let's get through that, and then we can fight while we're talking about that.
go watch the Get Out trailer.
Right now, if you haven't seen that, I'm pretty sure you have, but if you haven't, watch that Get Out trailer. It's Universal movie, directed and written by Jordan Peele of Key and Peele. Just watch it. I don't even want to really like tell people what it is. I mean, okay, alright, so if you haven't watched it, just tune out for a sec, or go ahead and watch it and then come back in like a second, or pause the video, whatever you gotta do. But okay, if you've seen it, let's just talk about it. Yo.
So Jordan Peele a while back.
Just like,
a while back, Jordan Peele said, "I'm making a horror movie, and it's going to be a very serious horror movie." Because he's a comedian. Everyone's like, he's like, it's going to be a serious horror movie, and it's going to be about race in America in 2016. And everyone was like, what the hell is he talking about?
Okay.
Okay, let's see. You know, I was like, it's probably going to be good. He's a good film. You know, he's an interesting guy.
Like those
the show's great.
Those skits are well made. You know, that they could definitely be, you know, like you could definitely see how they could turn into movies, right?
And they're very incisive. They're smart. He's a smart guy.
I haven't seen Keanu though, but
I haven't seen Keanu either because it looks kind of, Yeah,
but they didn't. I think they only wrote it.
They only wrote that.
Yeah.
I don't even think both of them wrote that. I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if Key or Peele wrote that, but
yeah.
Anyway, Get Out. Okay, how do you describe it? It's kind of hard to. What's going on in that trailer?
I mean, okay, interracial couple goes to a white neighborhood. Shit goes wrong.
No,
goes really.
Her parents' house. That literally matters.
Yes, it's true.
All right.
Okay.
And it goes really, really bad, and they're like, it's in like the Hamptons or something like that.
I won't say that I had a nightmare like that
New York.
once, but I did totally have a nightmare like that once, and it's kind of just weird just seeing that kind of like come to life. I'm not gonna lie.
It's freaky.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. And it's probably gonna be scary as shit, I think.
But I mean, it's like, but there's still like funny element. I don't know if it was like unintentional funniness, or it's kind of just like you're laughing because you're nervous about what's going on.
No, just there's more. It's like there's like when he's like, pack the bags right now.
Get that one brother just running up to him, just like, oh shit, what you gonna do? Oh man, the lady, like just disturbing imagery, like the whole like the skeleton deer thing. Just like my man Kenneth Stanfield, you know, from Atlanta, straight out of Compton and all that. You know, just I don't know, just like him just be like, just run, run, just bitch, run. Oh, but oh, what is this?
I don't know, some.
Ah, damn, we're gonna have to freaking
puzzle.
Yeah, we're gonna have to mess around with this.
We gotta turn these things.
You have to put them in their proper place, I think.
I think it's gonna be a super good time at the movies.
Yeah.
Like, great trailer.
That's gonna be fun.
Smart film, interesting film. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I mean.
But man, listen, I can't wait for that. But in any case, he was also cast in Black Panther.
Lead actor, by the way, lead actor of Get Out.
Lead actor of Get Out. Yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
And neither can I, and I should, because he's moderately famous.
I'd say he's definitely. I mean, with this movie and with Black Panther coming out, he's definitely gonna be on the come up for sure.
Yeah, he's famous enough. I recognize his face.
Right?
Is he?
I think so.
I've seen him in something else.
He's in Black Mirror, I believe.
Yes, that's where I saw him. He's in Black Mirror. He was in the second episode of Black Mirror.
Mm-hmm. But
he's a good actor. He looks good.
Yeah. But man, yeah, that cast just
for
in and
Black
of itself
Panther
for Black Panther is
insane.
It's lit as fuck. I will use that term right now. It is lit as fuck.
It's so packed that like when John Boyega was fake announced, it was kind of believable.
Yeah.
It was like.
And with Whitaker involved in this, like,
yeah.
If they announced like Denzel being this, I'd be like, of course. Let's get every awesome black actor in Hollywood at this point to just be in this joint. You know, like let's get Angela Bassett, sure. Let's get Morgan Freeman, sure. Why not? You know, I guess what person of color working in Hollywood wouldn't want to be a part of Black Panther? I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, who is Ryan Coogler not able to talk into doing this movie?
Yeah,
for him?
exactly.
The script must be fucking great. I mean, if they're getting all these people, the script must be great.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, Forrest Whitaker kind of sometimes does whatever at this point in his career, but I think the script has got to be great.
He looks great in Star Wars.
He looks great in Star Wars. Let's talk about Rogue One for another hour because we always do that.
Oh God.
No.
Damn it, we almost had it, but no. We'll hold it.
We almost didn't talk about Rogue One.
Damn it, Forrest Whitaker, you drove us into this.
It's your fault. So, Rogue One's going to be the best thing ever. Just because I'm obliged to say that now. I'm almost at the point where I'm getting sick of seeing stuff for it because.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to see anything else for it.
They're showing me too much, man. They're showing me too much.
I want to go in blind at this point now. It's happening. You know what's happening with Doctor Strange too.
Yes.
I mean, it's all happening with Marvel movies. It's like they show one thing and it's like, oh, I want more, and then you get what you asked for, and it's like, no, stop, wait, I didn't mean that.
I meant that I want to see more like when it comes out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, like I can't wait to see it, as in I can wait when it comes out, not like don't show me all of it now.
Yeah, I think Rogue One was my hype for Rogue One was at its most when we got that first trailer.
Yeah.
And the second trailer too, but like TV spots and ads, it's just the Disney toy machine has started.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you know, it's like we gonna be selling these daggone toys now.
The Disney juggernaut has awoken, and now it's like, oh god, it's everywhere. What?
I'm supposed to be going this way.
Up, thanks a lot.
We needed
Who knows?
Yeah.
Is that happening? What's he doing here?
I know he's probably possessed by the fucking nanites. Fuck you, game!
I haven't seen Havoc in a minute since what was that event?
Looks like it might be nap time for Spidey.
A versus X?
Yes.
God, that was a while ago.
Oh, Axis.
Axis.
Yeah,
yeah, it's still a while ago. I think probably the most insulting thing about this game's storyline is that it's taken a perfectly good storyline, which is an excuse for us to have heroes fight other heroes, and supplanted it with a totally bullshit storyline just to have an excuse to have heroes fight heroes.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to have us fight Havoc, Civil War gives you perfectly good reasons to have us fight Havoc.
Yep.
You don't need fucking nanites to have us fight Havoc. Like, you don't need us to have the same plot as Agent Cody Banks to have us fight Havoc.
Oh, God. Oh.
Fuck you, games. This is the plot of every bad spy movie from, like, ever. From, like, the past 10 years.
Well, except when it was a good spy movie.
Okay, except for, like, Kingsman, which is nanites and is great. But, speaking of that, Kingsman 2 is happening at some point.
Yeah,
eventually.
They're either still filming it or they stopped filming it, but in any case, can't wait for that point.
Yeah, pretty much guaranteed at this point that Colin Firth is back.
Yeah. I don't even think it's like even like speculative. I think he is definitely.
He's just back.
He filmed it. Like he has definitely filmed scenes for it.
I think that movie's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Again, very interested to see Matthew Vaughn finally do a sequel to one of his films. Yeah.
Definitely.
He's like kind of a sequel-averse guy. He did First Class, but he backed out of
Kick-Ass 2?
Kick-Ass 2 and X3.
Yeah.
Which he was slated for. And it's kind of one of the good things that I think about Golden Circle is like Matthew Vaughn's not the kind of guy to do a sequel for the sake of doing a sequel.
Yeah.
If he thinks that they don't have a good script or if he thinks that they're rushing it, they'll let somebody else direct it, but he's not going to do it himself. He didn't do Apocalypse.
Yep.
You know, he's going to do he didn't do Days of Future Past. He's going to do a movie if it feels right to him. And that's promising for Golden Circle.
Yeah.
He's not a half-assed guy. He's not like Bryan Singer who will just do X-Men Apocalypse just cause. Or...
What? Wait, was that...
I don't know.
Was that Cyclops? Oh no, it was
No,
Daredevil.
that's just Daredevil.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, King T'Challa needs our help, man.
You gotta help T'Challa, man.
Alright, Chadwick, if you say so. We'll help you.
Fine.
I like 42. We'll help
Me
you
too.
save your city. 42 is one of those movies that just, like, kind of went under the radar, but it was, like, a good movie.
It was.
I wonder if, like, Race was also good, and I just didn't watch it.
Maybe. It might have been good. I mean, I would never... The world may never know.
The world will know. People saw it, I guess. Some people. I don't know.
People.
Maybe not. I want to go see that, this is kind of like an annual tradition now, yearly, of, like, a February release of a film about, like, a historical film about race.
Well, Black Panther's gonna be that, I guess. Maybe.
What if Black Panther's just, like, a sequel to 42?
That'd be weird.
That would be disappointing, right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I'd be really impressed.
So Jackie Robinson is a part of the MCU. He's like a...
What if just Jackie Robinson is the Black Panther?
He was descended from Wakanda. He had to go to America to like do whatever. That's like his great grandfather. Shit.
That's I mean not even like Jackie Robinson as Black Panther, but just Jackie Robinson as a superhero. Like he goes around beating people up with a bat.
I'd be down for that.
I would watch that. Superman fought Muhammad Ali. You know.
It's true.
It's there's potential. You know.
I'm not doing it.
I now really want to see that movie. I now really want to see Jackie Robinson fight crime. Look, Abraham Lincoln fought vampires. Jackie Robinson can fight Nazis. And
you know, we got Pride, Presidents, and Zombies. Let's do it, man.
Jackie Robinson and his enchanted bat of awesomeness.
I need time to heal.
You know, we need to write this story.
We're writing it right now. It's too good.
No one steal this idea.
Jackie Robinson, crime fighter. No, it's actually that's pretty good. Somebody call Seth Graham. He's got nothing to do now since he's fired from Flash. Poor guy.
Yeah.
But Rick Famuyiwa will do a better job.
I think, yeah,
There's really no doubting that.
He will. I was kind of worried about Flash a little bit, and then he got up on it now. I'm like, Flash is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got good people in it. He's been casting good people so far.
Yeah.
I think Ezra Miller will be fun.
I mean, Ezra Miller seems cool in that little bit he's in the Sizzle trailer for Justice League.
Yeah.
I like him.
You know what I want?
He's different enough from the TV Flash, which is good because they have to do that. They can't make that dude the same kind of person. People would be really confused.
I think which Flash is Ezra Miller playing?
He's very Allen.
He's still very Allen?
Yeah, they're not changing the names themselves.
I need a breather.
It's interesting to me that this trend of like young Flash. Flash is a teenager.
I mean,
What do you
yeah.
think that's all about?
I don't know. It's weird because the way it was kind of before, like Barry Allen was kind of taken out of the picture, as well as Hal Jordan for the longest time, and they were replaced by guys like Wally West and Jon Stewart and Kyle Rayner. Like those are like for the longest time, those are like the mainstream Flashes in comics before there was kind of a resurgence of those characters again.
Well, it seems to me very much like they're trying to make Ezra Miller the DCEU answer to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Red, young boy with witty,
smart.
awkward, yeah. Am I reading too much into that? I don't know.
I mean, you saw that scene with him in Batman.
Yeah.
You know that. I mean, they can't say that doesn't echo the scene, with Tony Stark and Spider-Man. Excuse me, in Civil War.
No, it totally does.
Like, straight up.
This is their Wakanda, by the way. We haven't commented on that, but it looks kind of cool.
It is.
Not as cool as I think
I like
would be on
this.
the screen.
Yeah. I'm very interested to see how that's gonna look on screen. Like how that universe is gonna sort of like be set up. They're gonna be talking about that all in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 2 when it comes out.
Oh my god, I'm sure they'll have a blast.
Yeah. If Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still around when that comes out.
That show just doesn't seem to die, so... I
I
mean,
don't know. I've been liking Ghost Rider on it.
look, the worst episodes of that were the first 7.
Yeah,
That is why that show isn't watched. It's because the first
it's true.
7 episodes sucked, and then it got good.
Yeah. It sucks how that they had to find their footing because of the other movie and they just couldn't get that ground back,
Yeah. That's true, but at the same time, part of me just doesn't forgive them because bad TV is just bad TV.
Yeah.
And the first few episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are just...
Not good.
It's just not good. They're just... there's no... It's all awful. They set up stuff that they knew they were going to knock down.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the weirdest bait and switch in TV history.
Yeah.
Just for no real reason, though. Like...
But I mean, what's interesting about that show, just in and of itself, is that it's a show that I don't think I've seen too many other shows that are network that change so much throughout the course of their run. Like, there's it's like a regular spy show. There's sort of like a espionage thing. They're like a superpower thing. They're like a dark, like supernatural thing. What they're doing right now, it's like they sort of like changed their makeup so much over like the years that it's been on. It makes it interesting, but it also kind of attracts people because you can't really grab onto anything on that show unless you've been watching it since like the beginning.
I'm gonna say Doctor Who does that.
Sure. By its very nature, it does that.
I'm gonna say Doctor Who does that episode to episode.
Yeah. I mean, Community does that too. But I mean, well, Community's different because that's a parody. Because it's parody stuff.
It's essentially like Community is borderline sketch comedy, though, with a bit of a story. I mean, not sketch comedy, but it's like it's kind of like South Park.
Yeah.
In a way, like you said, it's a parody. Every episode is.
It's a parody of a John Hughes film.
Yeah, every episode is a riff
with
on
parodies of other things.
With sub parodies.
Yeah, exactly, sub parodies.
They don't like. I mean, they play with genre as opposed to actually changing their genre from episode to episode. Like, you'll watch Doctor Who, and one episode will be, a lighthearted riff on, I don't know, fucking, Why am I blanking on all 3 episodes right now? I don't know, a lighthearted, like the dinosaurs or something. They'll go meet the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And the next thing will be monsters that go inside your ears and suck out your brains.
It'll turn into a horror show real quick.
Yeah, it'll spin on a dime from inspiring...
It'll do those angels and you'll be able to sleep for a daggone week.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you'll go from like Doctor Who and Christmas fun times.
Christmas fun times to like to let's kill Hitler kind of like Indiana Jones Adventure style to horror, like losing my I don't know, like that scene with Rory when he's looking at the marks of the guys that he saw the
silence.
The silence, yeah.
We just went back to the beginning level. We did.
I think we totally did.
You go from. By the way, I just have to point out that this fucking game is never going to end.
I honestly thought we were at the end. I really did.
2 or 3 separate times.
Like,
we were like, this game is over.
Yeah. It never stops.
And now we're just like back to routine raids. There's like no. It was like this is the end. Here's.
Like we were coming to a head with all.
In the negative zone with Iron Man and Captain America, and now we're back here just raising city tower defenses with. God.
Like, why are we even here?
Why are we in Wakanda? They wanted to go to Wakanda, so we're in Wakanda. Ah!
Wakanda's cool and all that, but damn!
Fuck you, game. It's like... Oh. Shit. They built up all this dramatic tension of a civil war just to totally drop it. Like, what? I mean, not that they built up that dramatic tension in this particularly good manner, but
it was there.
It was there. They looked like they were trying to. This is just like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., by the way. This is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1. It's like we've been chasing whatever that hacker people, whatever the fuck was going on. Rising Tide and the Whisperer and whatever for the first half of the season, and now we're on Hydra and Nanites. Like.
Seeing we're going to be fighting the Inhumans who don't even come up in this game, I bet, at all.
But in a way that the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of pivoted for good.
Yeah.
This is pivoted for nonsense.
Reasons of game design.
You're smart, you'll stay down.
Stay down.
But not even reasons of game design. Because what is the enhancement to this? Why couldn't we go to... Why? Just why are we fighting nanites? I don't get it.
That's cool.
This,
so there might be.
Well, I don't even know what who or what we're beating up right now.
Like, who's the mastermind behind this?
No, but physically, who are these people that we're punching?
Taking over S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, maybe?
This is now.
I'm guessing.
This is now Destiny, the Taken King, by the way. Even though Destiny, that's what it is. It's the Taken. We're fighting the Taken.
I've had more fun.
Oryx is somewhere around here taking people. Props to Destiny, by the way, for having that story, but doing it all right.
Oh, now we got scrolls.
No, it's not what that is. It's...
Oh, it's Abel. Oh, I thought it was a scroll in armor. Wait, Abel's a good guy.
But he's been taken. Don't you understand? He's been taken by the nanites.
True.
Get him, get him.
Fucking
nanites. Oh, who's that? That's just a dude. The other thing I don't like with this game is that everybody's moveset is basically the same.
Yeah.
I need to fall back.
Stop it.
These guys are tough.
Maybe there's a deep strategy to this combat system that we're just not smart enough to whack them with the thing.
Oh yeah.
What?
That Nighthawk?
Justice.
Or not Nighthawk.
Justice.
Oh, Justice. Oh, okay.
Speaking of Steelers.
Alright, then take
This
him
is
out.
going to be a recurring thing now. We're going to fight with people whose powers shield those people.
Oh, damn.
Expect any mercy.
Kill me?
Sure. I'll come back to the end of the thing.
Ah, damn, it's this thing. Oh, whatever.
Yeah. I think something that is interesting about comic books and comic book universes is the sheer amount of characters that you have in them is absurd. Like,
Yeah.
they've been building these universes for 30 to 40 years,
Yeah.
and that's not even remotely accurate. It's way longer than that. 75 years? 80 years?
Long ass time.
A long ass time. There's so much to go on. It's like, Marvel will never run out of
I
ideas.
need to fall back.
So many characters that they could just kind of like pull out of their ass, like, without hesitation. Like, they could be making those TV, they could be making Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for years and years to come and still pull out new shit if they really wanted to.
I swear to God, John Watts
Like,
is
they know
gonna John Watts is gonna put Jackson Wheel in the Spider-Man movie.
Maybe.
He
I
tweets
could
about
totally
it
see
all the time, and I think he's just not joking at this point. I think he's just pretending to be joking, but he's really gonna
But really, though.
put Jackson Wheel.
I mean, we have Patriot, a character that was from like the 40s on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now.
Really?
Yeah, Jeffrey Mason.
Jeff Mason is on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No joke.
I should be watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, he's the new director.
One of my favorite things about the new Sam Wilson comic is how they've been bringing back older characters in interesting ways, which is also what Ed Brubaker did.
Yeah.
But like he's used the crazy 50s Captain America
Great.
and now U.S. Agent to kind of provide contrasting Captain Americas to Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
Kind of like a more Trump style Captain America.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because in the original comics, when they were written, I have a few of them. What's his name? What's his real name?
Who's your name?
U.S. Agent.
John Walker, I think.
John Walker, right. John Walker was Captain America, and he was a very conservative Captain America.
Yeah.
There's a comic that I have from, I forget when it's from, but it's like he goes to fight the Watchdogs, and he's like, I agree with a lot of things that the Watchdogs believe in. Like, that's an actual line. Like, the Watchdogs are burning a library because it has pornography and they're teaching sex ed in the schools or something. And John Walker's like, well, I don't believe in sex ed in schools or having pornography in libraries, but we shouldn't be burning them. And I'm like, huh? But that was like, John Walker was a conservative Captain America. It was a conservative time in the 80s, and that was, what was being written. And it seems...
Times of Reagan.
It seems goofy to us to have, like, I don't know, it seems like, and one of the things was, like, evolution also. It was, like, the teaching of evolution that John Walker, like, didn't believe in. I was like, what? I have to find this comic somewhere, because it was...
I'm really
it was a
into it.
weird
I'm
comic.
interested in
It was a weird comic. They were like lynching like pornographers and stuff, and like he was like, I don't like porn, but we shouldn't be lynching people. It was a weird comic. But anyway, that was like what John Walker was. He was a conservative Captain America, and I thought that Spencer brought him back as a really interesting baddie to fight.
Perfect sort of antithesis.
Yeah, the opposite of. And what's interesting is that he originally refuses to fight Sam, saying that he won't do it.
Because Captain America didn't do it.
Because Captain America didn't do it. And then Sam like beats up a cop or something.
Yeah.
You read the issue, right? You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
And then he's like, oh no, I'll do it.
Alright, fine.
Alright, fine. And I haven't read the issue after that. I don't know if there is one yet.
There is. I think after he fights him and he meets up with somebody.
I gotta pick it up tomorrow. I gotta get back on track with this and Civil War II. And Mockingbird, Mockingbird is like the best thing in the universe.
Mockingbird's great.
I love Mockingbird so much. But what I actually picked up at Comic-Con and loved, and I want to talk about for a bit. Oh my God, here we go. I'm going to talk about a DC book that I loved, guys. Everybody brace yourselves. Marguerite Bennett's Bombshells is pretty fucking awesome. Yep, it's a DC book, It's basically DC superheroines in the 1940s, quasi reimagined, in like a 1940s context, as part of a super team organized by Amanda Waller called the Bombshells. And it's like a Soviet Supergirl. Catwoman as a French count. Harley Quinn is kind of just Harley Quinn. But Batwoman as like a baseball player. It's weird and it's kind of interesting, and I guess it probably makes more sense and seems less weird if you're more familiar with DC. But I picked it up because I thought the art was cool and I loved the idea. And I'm having a blast with it. It's a lot of fun. It's got a kind of a Hellboyish feel in some ways, of like superheroes fighting Nazis. And I say more Hellboy than Captain America because it's got this very supernatural bent to it. Zatanna features heavily.
Okay.
I'm saying all these character names that I've never said before in real music
Okay.
in my life.
And it's funny because like I know all these characters. Like, oh yeah, it's kind of cool. I like watching Justice League and Young Justice and all that.
I've got a very vague familiarity with them, but I really enjoy it. And Marguerite signed it for me, yay! But it's been great fun. Yeah, it's kind of a cool riffing on those Patriot comics, from the 40s, but more dimensional than that. Like Wonder Woman stops in and fights American soldiers also because they're going to execute German prisoners of war. And being Wonder Woman, she's super not down with that. And Steve Trevor is like, yeah, but they were really bad dudes. They kind of just steal a scene from Saving Private Ryan and do a little homage to that, and which is like also dealt with execution of German prisoners of war, and it's good. It's not just like this. It's an interesting comic, and I really enjoyed it, and I think it's an ongoing. I just picked up the first TPB, but it's a real blast, and I wanted to just say that I will sit here and acknowledge that DC's got some pretty good stuff going on too. So there's that. I've said it, and
You're a big man for admitting it.
Everybody can quote me on it that DC did good stuff.
I think DC does good stuff.
They do. They really do. I bought Batman Year One also.
Yeah.
I was there. I freaking love Batman No Man's Land. That's a great one. There's some good Batman shit out there. There really is.
I liked Justice League when it was starting out, when the New 52 was launched. I was reading that one.
I tried to get into Batman Rebirth. I couldn't do it. I just didn't get it.
There's a lot of, the thing with a lot of that stuff is there's just so much history there that even trying to jump into it immediately, you're like, there's already a lot of stuff that sort of needs background on before you can even begin to like that stuff.
Right. Yeah. I guess that's true. I guess it's probably how reading certain Marvel comics feels like.
It definitely does. Like if you take a number one of a Marvel, sometimes you can read that and be like, hey, what the fuck is all this?
Especially because Marvel comics now have this new, completely ludicrous numbering system, where comics have 2 numbers now, and there's historical precedent for it. We did it for a while, back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But now essentially Marvel is using number ones to label the start of new story arcs. Because they know their longtime fans are mad that they've been relaunching number ones, but they're trying to get new fans in, so they're going to try and please everybody and end up pleasing nobody, I think.
Because it's like they're restarting a bunch of new comics because of a bunch of new number ones because of Civil War 2. And like for example, you have Invincible Iron Man number 1 that's coming out. I just finished Invincible Iron Man number 11 by Brian Michael Bendis. There's going to be a new Iron Man number 1, but it's going to be Riri Williams. They're going to look at that number 1 and be like, wait, who the fuck is this person? Riri Williams. Who is this girl? Oh, she was introduced in the other number 1, chapter 11 or whatever, and it's like, who? And it's, and it's like, it doesn't help the people to jump into a number 1 because they won't understand what's going on anyway, because there's already sort of like so much pre-established history that you would probably be better knowing off anyway, so you might as well just start with another, number 1. At least like comics get to 50 before you start doing that shit.
But that's the truth is like people won't understand, but that it doesn't matter because it's a marketing ploy.
Yeah, it is.
It's not like they're really when they called number 1.
They're really number 1.
It's really a number, in any sense of number 1.
I mean, yeah, exactly. It's like you said, they'll celebrate like a 600th issue because that's really what it is. But
Yeah, like they'll call, you know, Superman 1000 or God knows what right now, because it's the 1000th is your Superman. But you know, it's all about trying to not scare off new readers.
Yeah.
And it's annoying, but put up with it.
Yeah.
I haven't read Champions. Have you read Champions? Is it good?
Yeah, I liked it.
Who's doing that? Wade?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wade and Remotes and yeah, Remotes. Yeah, they are it.
Something that I picked up. Another thing that I picked up and kind of really liked, I guess. Is oh god, no, I can't remember the name for it. I should go look in my bag, but we're playing. Yeah, what's it called? Driving me nuts. Oh yeah, I want to plug Sunstone. That's for a minute.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna go and look at it. It's gonna say, oh, it's porn. It's not porn. It's it's a romance comic. And I'm gonna plug a romance comic here on Real Music for a minute. I'm gonna do it because we're adults. Real gaming. Shit. It's a great comic, Sunstone.
Nice. That's
check it out. Oh, fucking hell! Fucking fuck! Nick, fuck you! Game. Oh.
Leave her out of this, Fury. Whatever you are.
What?
Oh. He's a hologram, Spider-Man!
And he's a taking over hologram too.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
The Fold.
You're smarter than that. We're the future.
Fuck!
Oh, those guys.
Who is this? You have to explain it to me because I don't know who this is.
Never mind. You know what? I'm thinking of the Hive from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. again. I forget the Fold. The Fold are a people though. I just forget what that's all about. But they are like a thing, like an old thing.
Instead of 7 billion solo brains fighting each other all the time, we're gonna get one huge brain with 7 billion
torture of this game. It's
incredible.
Okay, you must have me confused with Ant-Man, Fury. I'm not.
I'm skipping it.
Very soon.
You will be.
So wait, so Nick Fury is the bad guy in this game.
No, the Fold is the bad guy. See, you just mocked your own video game name, game in your own dialogue. You know it's a shitty name. You know it's stupid.
Dr. Doom.
Yeah. In general too. Like.
Oh, here's Black Panther. When did you get here?
He just kind of showed up. Defeat the Fold. What if this is the final fight?
Well, at least it's better to be in Wakanda than fighting, you know, the Whirlwind as the final boss.
God, that was awful. That was a bad fight too.
Not worthy of applause. Remember when we fought Goliath? That was great.
That was cool.
That was great.
That was great.
On our last episode.
It took us like 40 minutes, but we did it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was irritating until we got the hang of it, but then it was like, all right, this is a big dude. He's a big fight.
Yeah.
Shit's happening. What?
Oh, hi, Green Goblin.
We just did a super and it froze us for a cutscene. And then it unfroze us. Or whatever. Just canceled out our super with a cutscene.
Damn it.
Stupid game. Why are you green?
Huh? What do you mean?
You were green for a second.
Oh.
Like super green.
Oh, maybe I was glowing.
I don't know. I think that...
Oh, I never knew... Oh, look, I could heal people.
It's a lot easier to tear something down, to sit here mocking this game than it is to make it. But, on the other hand, it's also really easy to take literally Civil War II and adapt it. I mean, it's not... Okay, it's not easy, but it's not like... It's very hard to fuck up as bad as this game is fucking up, I guess is my point.
Yeah.
This game is fucking up its story really badly. And when your whole job is to just adapt Civil War, and somehow you end up fighting the Fold in Wakanda, like, what? And I mean, it's not really the Wakanda part that's the problem, it's that we're here for seemingly no discernible reason. Like, when they involved Wakanda in Civil War in the movie, there was a reason for that. This is like...
And this is because nanites.
Nanites, guys. Nanites. This is like...
I'm healing you guys from my chi energy.
This is like the plot of Die Another Day, right?
Yeah.
We're fighting the villains from Die Another Day. How bad was that one? That's something we haven't talked about on this show, by the way. James Bond. Food for thought for another episode.
Yeah.
James Bond.
I mean, it'd be great to talk about James Bond, except neither of us like Spectrum.
Oh, Spectre sucks.
Spectrum's not a good movie.
Let's talk about that for 10 minutes. Spectre sucks because at some point, Sam Mendes and all the really, really intelligent, talented people who made Skyfall just totally forgot how to make a good Bond movie.
It kind of felt like no one wanted to do that movie.
Yeah.
The biggest thing with it.
Rumor, Sam Mendes is rumored to, I mean, I think it's not really rumor, I think it's pretty much official that he only did it because they suggested someone else was going to take over. And whoever the replacement director was so bad that Sam Mendes agreed to come back.
Who else did that happen to? I feel like that happened another time where it was like, oh, not that person, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
I don't know, but that might have been the story behind Bryan Singer doing Apocalypse.
Maybe.
I mean,
Days of Future Past.
No, Apocalypse.
But he did Days of Future Past. Oh.
I'm saying that's might have been why he did Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know exactly if that's the truth as to why Mendes did it, but apparently, nobody seems motivated. They came up with a very generic plot. They tried to wrap together the continuity of the previous films, but instead just...
Very loosely and kind of uninspiredly.
Just for the sake of creating a tidbit of emotional value in this movie, they've robbed the previous films of their emotional stuff.
Yeah, they make those villains kind of look weaker now.
Totally undermined Silva from Skyfall for the sake of a very crappy Christoph Waltz.
Playing the Christoph Waltz type.
Second-rate Christoph Waltz, you know. And he's a great actor, and he didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
He so obviously didn't want to be there, doing a lame version of his.
Of Blofeld.
Yeah, I mean it's just. It was like, and Léa Seydoux was like totally, apparently Bond's love of his life, and a complete disservice to every other Bond girl from all the other movies. She comes in and is quote unquote the one. It's just that movie is full of disappointments.
You can't stack up to Eve, bro.
Yeah, come on.
You can't stack up to who's the other one? I mean, I guess if you want to be technical, what's her name was a Bond girl?
Gemma Arterton for like, yeah, she was when she died.
Yeah.
Eve Moneypenny, also great.
Yeah.
Totally gets like no screen time in Spectre.
Yep.
I mean, that movie just, you know, here's the thing. Most James Bond actors go out on a bad note. There's a pattern. It's true. They stopped because
they didn't like that last movie.
Yeah, they didn't like that last movie. I mean, Connery's last one in the regular thing was what? It was Diamonds Are Forever?
I think so, yeah.
And then Never Say Never Again. And before that, he'd quit before Diamonds Are Forever on like Thunderball.
Yeah.
And then he quit like 3 times. Thunderball, Diamonds Are Forever, Never Say Never Again.
I mean, Daniel Craig's already quit once, and now he's probably going to try to quit again.
Yeah, I mean, the last film for Dalton was probably terrible because the first film for Dalton was also terrible.
Yeah. And then, you know, with Chris Brosnan, it was that Halle Berry one.
Die Another Day. Awful.
Terrible.
Yeah, and Roger Moore, can't remember exactly what his last one was, but his last couple films were all...
Well, yeah, that's the Roger Moore era in general.
He had like one good one, so... I mean, generally Bond actors, people are sad that Craig is leaving, but they usually end when they're sick of doing it. I'm totally not paying attention to what's going on, and I don't care.
Yeah, neither do I.
The fold is growing exponentially, blah blah blah, nanite control, something happens. I think that, you know, whoever does it next has to really bring something new to it.
I mean, they kind of did. They did that with Casino Royale.
Right, and that's why there's pressure to reinvent even more. Like, it's hard to reinvent just so recently after a really effective rebooting of Bond, I think.
Yeah.
You know, we've just done... Daniel Craig was the dark and gritty Bond. You can't dark and gritty reboot Daniel Craig because he is the dark and gritty reboot. So somebody either has to go...
Where do you go from there?
Oh, we can do Venom now. We just unlocked Venom.
Cool. Make him a millennial? I don't know.
Make him a millennial?
I don't know.
Oh, don't even joke about that. Oh my god. That's the worst thing I've ever heard is... What if James Bond lives in Williamsburg now? Like...
He has a handlebar mustache.
Ah! Ah!
That hurt. It hurt me to say that.
What if they get Nat Wolff to be James Bond?
Ah!
Oh.
Yeah, I'm already kind of iffy with him, like Youngerby.
I mean, the funniest thing is that like currently the plan is still to have Daniel Craig do it. Like in the latest press release, they're like, "Oh yeah, we really want."
They better not be. I know it's a rumor, but they better not be trying to pay him all that money to be.
They're dropping like 50 to 60 to 75 million dollars to come back.
I honestly doubt that's real, but if it is real, that's some old bullshit.
I mean, he got paid 50 to do Spectre, which is what Robert Downey Jr. got paid to do Avengers and Civil War.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
But Robert Downey Jr. also wanted to be in those movies, so shouldn't he be in jail?
Yeah, that's a good question.
But for now, you need my help against the foe.
No, I don't.
This is Green Goblin or Hobgoblin?
Green Goblin, I think.
How do we know you're still working for him?
Dr. Pym was quite thorough with his tests, and I have no desire to become part of that hive mind again.
I feel like he should be more crazy.
You shouldn't? What was it?
Yes,
Whatever.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. So cordial. Yes, goodbye. Alright, who else is around here?
Yeah, let's talk to this. Whoa, that was goofy.
I guess I can chat for a moment.
Alright, if you don't want to chat, that's fine.
What?
We're doing our best. They're extending
Yeah,
their
weird.
influence much faster than we would have ever envisioned.
Look at Iron Fist's face.
Shut that down and there's no more collective. Unfortunately, I'll never break the encryption. The bottom line is we don't have much time. We project all metahumans could be absorbed within 3 weeks.
Wait, first off, you're not allowed. They're not allowed to use metahumans. It's a DC thing.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I guess
Mostly.
nobody told them.
Yeah, that's mostly a DC thing, metahumans.
Oh, let's get this thing. Oh, Black Panther.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you?
Oh, Daredevil and Black Panther together.
A few escaped, but most did not.
But most did not.
That's like none of these dialogue options are particularly fun.
It is a great loss for our side.
We don't want to talk shit to Black Panther, because we actually respect him.
How about
Reasonably
this?
sure, thanks to your timely intervention. Now that we know
I'm
how
gonna
the
talk
war
some shit to
operates,
Black Panther. Watch, it's gonna happen right now. Right now. God damn it! There's nothing! What if they change tactics like this? Aggressive?
possibility.
If this was Spider-Man, we'd be like, your house sucks and we're gonna die. Nobody wants to talk shit to Black Panther, I guess. He is a king. You don't talk shit.
This is his house. You
don't come to the king's house and be like, it's a shitty house. Here we go, Green Goblin. Let's kill him. This is Marine Goblin.
I don't give a shit.
I'm not sure the things that you want are really better than what. Oh, better you than some of the people that live right now.
I'll be fighting to freedom from that hell as hard as any of you. I've had enough of this chit chat. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, that creepy ass smile.
Wait, he's got a... What's going on?
Yeah, he still does. Yeah, what's that all about? Oh, Spider-Man. I got it.
You have special conversations with him and you can do that.
I figured that probably had to be the case.
That's a relative term. But I'm happy to finally be on color.
See, you could do that in the first game, but he give you prompts. You just kind of had to guess. Here's
I
one.
may need to work with you, but I don't have to enjoy it. You know what's
I gotta
good for
enjoy
you,
it.
give me a wide berth.
Oh!
episode of Real Gaming.
What a nice note to lead on.
On YouTube.
With your B.O.
Just sending middle school level insults. It's
That's the Spider-Man way.
That's the Spider-Man way. There we go. Finally, a good line of Spider-Man dialogue.
just childish.
In Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
Insubordinate, childish.
Everything that you could want from Spider-Man. Thank you for joining in, and we'll see you next time.
Yep, and we'll continue this. It's not over yet.
It's not. Oh yeah, this freaking game doesn't end.